Notification, DRICH1028 has away game selection Oklahoma. Ready. 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 Away game selection Oklahoma Sooners.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Coach suggests technical. Overreaching. There are two categories. You have 22 LB. Cover 3. Cover 3 sky.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for room. It's Ott. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The discussion raged around Alabama last year. Very difficult schedule, whether they should have been included in the 12-team playoff. But if you want to make that field, not only can you not lose to a subpar Oklahoma team, you can't get housed the way the Tide did in that one.
They did give it to him, and Jackson Arnold just scored again. I mean, it was incredible last year. Oklahoma couldn't score for the majority of the season, but on that night, Palmer, they did what they needed to do and kept the Crimson Tide out of the playoffs.
And I think people were so surprised at the lack of any energy or pulse Alabama had on offense. Jalen Milroe, for much of the season, was a Heisman hopeful. He had easily the worst game of his career in that one. So this time around, for Alabama to have any shot, they've got to be better.
Formation, big, overreaching, LBW, cover 2, SS, cover 3 patch.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Got it in the middle. It's Ott. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You have 22 options.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country. 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. All right, guys, let's huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Cover 3 man.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Couldn't ask for much more there. A
Entering
first down,
play
and they're
call,
down to the
favorites.
42.
There are 6 categories.
Good job by the receiver there, not
Cover
to
3
run
man
into
selected.
coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. That's caught. It's Burks. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from losing the stage. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
The Sooners are facing 3rd and inches. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Breaks into the open. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Leaves it with the running back. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner!
Entering play call, coach
How about that
there
first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Onside, call it normal.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Entering play call, HRN.
To throw, it's Simpson. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Entering play call.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
HB toss is selected.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. They'll run it to the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He wants to change this route. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Entering play call, H. Red.
They've got a first down here to open the period. And some room to work. Got the first down and more. Big pick up on the ground. Knocked down at the 28-yard line.
Really nice run there. Listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfectly.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Let's talk about Alabama. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
Post.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Toddler. Spec time. Toddler. For Big Oversheet. LB Blitz. WS Blitz 2.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Here comes the option. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Mateer. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside that are going to make plays, obviously it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
Looking to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They just keep firing. Pulls it in. It's up. No more room to rise. This defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Y flat quick. Clear out Florida win.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Come on, offense. Come on.
Back to pass. The short hands. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line.
Cover 2, SS, cover 3 match.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Ott. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48, and an explosive play gets this offense working. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Using his feet.
Entering SS with double cover 4 pawns.
Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mateer. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. There he goes. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half.
Cover 4 quarters.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by a field goal over Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Dixie spot.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Williams. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Buying some time as he moves left. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Cover formation. Recent favorites. There are 6 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 3 many selected.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Play call favorites. There are 6 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 3 many selected.
Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. It's a flea flicker. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad play at a bad time.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
There are 8 categories. Play favorite. Keep flood. Dixie's. UD. Double pivot. Quick rub. Quick rub return.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half. Get everybody excited. Use that momentum to start the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Special free key. They have three options.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Dropping back, it's Mateer. That's caught, it's Burks. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base. Normal.
The Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
YSAL.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a bit.
And offenses nowadays, they really just count numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Wants to fire on second down. Rolls it in. Alabama zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down. Every good quarterback is first a game manager. At Alabama, that used to be sort of a label of derision, but now they're not only that, they're playmakers.
Yeah, and it's what they used to ask them to do. Like they were very comfortable handing the ball off, running the ball, controlling the clock, trying to keep your defense fresh. Nah, bro. If you can't score points now, if you can't get first downs and go get me touchdowns, you're not going to be on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Touchdown Sooners! The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. With the catch, it's Young. Turning it on! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field, but when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Let's send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Takes it the other way. And with the interception.